Haydi devam. Çüş. Odan giderken açık şuraya bir uğrama var. Ama çok tehlikeli. Böyle sağda solda bir şeyler mi varmış? Bir sürü kasa.
fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
Ne?
Let's dance. piece of filth. Let's dance. Blood. Many must have died here.
Kapıya vuruyorlar. Ya açıyorsun, kimse yok. Ve her yerde fareler geziyor.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Oğlum bura şu an bildiğim bir şey çok creepy, ürkütücü.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Vallahi ürkütücü. Biri ağlıyor. Bakacağım, aşağıdan gelme ihtimali. Yukarıdan geliyor, tamam. Dur o zaman, şimdi bekle. Ben bunu alayım. Dur şimdi, burası küçük yer. Ben küçük yerde bu hafif şeyle savaşmak istemiyorum. Şunları giyeyim.
experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Oğlum mekana bak ya. Nerede ağlayan kadın?
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Bir saniye geliyorum. Geldim. Şimdi dur, ağlayan bir kadın var. Ve göremiyorum. Tamam, bu daha sonra bir göremiyor bir şey belli yani. Gidelim bu korkunç yerden. Ya oyun bir saçma kıldığı sürpriz yoksa ben buraya geleceğim geri. Hani öylesine yapmamışlardır burayı. Hah, şimdi.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
Ya şu an benim o kadar bilmediğim şeylerden bahsediyorsun ki. Şimdi Kira ile görüşeceğim. Buralara ben hep baktım, o zaman baktım. Oraton, buraya uğrayayım. Satacak şeyler falan. Ya da yok, o kadar yok aslında. Yok, gidelim. Tekne varmış orada zaten. Ha demiş yok. Şu karga tüneyine uğrasam mı ya? Sonra.
That's it, Roach.
Ama üzerim ya.
Rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Ne oluyor lan?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a
Ben mi
start.
korkuttum?
But nay, the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the...
Tamam, gittiğim adada sıçanlar doluydu, notlar falan var.
Why do you want...
You just witnessed what...
Didn't know you were interested.
There's nothing wrong with it. We traded for it. He needed... I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tick...
Who do you want to use?
He didn't say...
So,
Let me think. Enjoying the I'm in hiding, Geralt.
mean the persecution?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Witch hunters. Sound familiar?
Biliyorum bu şey ebedi rahip falan şeyse
No joy in having the
ben
boundless
de onları
respect.
gördüğüm yerde doğramak isterim seve seve.
Made respect
Been here a while.
long enough for rot to set.
Aman hadi.
Jane. Any news of your...
None.
Even tried to contact...
I've wanted to many times.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bu...
She did indeed.
Very much so.
Aa. Bindi mi? Bir tane bulunsun. Fiyatlar yüksek.
Mentioned you wanted some...
I did, and still do. The local peasants mumble incessantly about.
I managed to. But while on the island, I did sense something strange.
That's what I don't know. I must
Gotta know some...
scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where claims in the village are that peasants desperate of hunger. So will you please help me lift this curse?
So the peasants who went to the island...
The villagers say he had them.
A real gentle...
Well, I never met him, but he certainly didn't seem such a cruel.
A mage lived on the island.
We were friends. Sadly, he died. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered.
Why are you so intent?
I'm not. The local peasantry is.
See,
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great.
what others think. Your image.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just...
Yani tamam.
Alright,
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally.
fine.
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course. Provided you take... I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation.
Can't you just come?
I tried to go to Isle once.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of... At Aretusa,
Eğer
they
öyleyse
trained me
mantıklı,
to
tamam.
detect even the...
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it... Provided rot hasn't eaten.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I...
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bone.
Figured as much. Tell you all.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a zen. You will tell me what you see,
Cep telefonu.
and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
So where?
Found it in the mine along with the... Thought it was part of the lamp at first.
Think it belonged to the
Clearly.
Never heard of it.
It works just like a megascope, but is... Think of it as a magic...
They're hard to build.
Extremely. That's why there's...
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Birkaç yüzü sonra olacak Geralt.
I need to know anything else.
No, that is a... Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fike. Thank you.
Ben oradan geliyorum zaten.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. We've no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. Adam!
Faster.
They left us, look! All of them done went.
We've to swim, come on.
What about all this? I can't leave it. You go. Find a boat and come back for me. If you make it across.
Ha! Why wouldn't I? Be back before you know it.
That's it, Roach. Hey-ya!
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with ye?
I don't know. So what? Burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
Where's that noble?
Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits. Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there. I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head. But one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
Yes.
Search it thoroughly.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Bir dakika, beni görüyor ve duyuyor mu şu an? Bu şu an anlık mı?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his... They're all dead! Mountains of...
If I can lift the curse. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island.
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us... Yet we had little food as well. They slaughtered everyone. He gave me a potion.
What kind of potion was it?
I remember only that I...
Didn't trust the mate.
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved.
Your beloved failed to...
There were too many.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off you.
They were everywhere. All over me, like... They tore me apart. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other...
No, I'm alone. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh...
The island's a dangerous place.
The dead man looked like a monster had attacked him recently.
How am I to know?
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place.
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power, but... Your beloved.
No, a poor fish. I miss him so.
Said before you...
Did I? You must have misheard.
Bak.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yalan söylüyor. Yarıda yalan yakalıyor sen.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't... My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what... You could be right.
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base...
I loved him. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our...
Sana güvenilir miyim emin değilim.
Really sad story. You're not telling me everything. You know...
There is no
Şimdi yalan söylediğine dair bir iş var. Sana yardım edeceğim. Yalan
I
söylediğine
think
dair
you're
bir iş var.
lying.
Stop! I will not...
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring...
Annabelle, listen.
You never wish to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman.
Gerçek halini gösterdi.
Show me what you got. Damn it. Got it. Catch them.
Kaçıyor. Bu arada ben diyalog şeyi mi tıkladım yanlışlıkla ya, ben space'e bastım sadece. Getirir misin dedi şeyi, birini falan filan, sonra saldırdı. Ne?
You know this.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Of, nerede tekne? 2 tane var. Bok gibi yere fark etmişim.
so just leave me be.
Eşya mevcut ne burada? Aha, şey ekleyebiliyorum.
Why you been following me?
Ne takip edeceğim lan seni ben?
Just wondering what you...
Me? Didn't want nothing. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Love's misery curdled his... It won't be as cocky once the Baron's
Ya bir de
man
siktir
whip your
be.
arse.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her.
Annabelle's dead.
Did you love her?
Aye. Something mad. Of course, it was not to her father's liking.
What happened on...
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all rough. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open...
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her.
Said you were hollering as you fled.
I don't remember.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent.
She took the poison. Because of that.
It wasn't poison. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead.
But that means...
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses.
Oy.
And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time?
It's not your fault. No guilt in not...
Gods, what have I done? I didn't notice she was alive.
If you'd stayed on the island...
I'd take death over leaving... But there's...
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you.
She's still there.
Yeah. One thing you should know, though.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith.
She suffers.
Annabelle thinks you a bad...
Gods! Oh, she...
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk...
I thought she'd died.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirit.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell.
I told you. I said...
It's dangerous. There are risks involved.
Of course.
Hey, gidelim.
Nothing.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Ha, iyi bari direkt buraya gönderdi oyun beni. Teşekkürler ya.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me would... It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now...
Oğlum tamam hadi yürü.
She's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd have never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Bu hal ne mi?
Graham, careful.
Lan.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabella are reunited.
Umarım. Bu iyi son mu kötü son mu o zaman, şimdi ben anlamadım. Yine mi öyle gidecek? Ne kadar ben yayına geçeli? Oha, 1 saat olmuş lan. Oha. O ne?
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring on a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
You's the one brought soured wine.
There's something here.
Curse is your fault.
Need to use the eye.
Dur bir dakika.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the old.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours.
Tüm Tanrı.
The All God, you call him.
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God.
Plain. So, what's wrong with...
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. For the...
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least.
I could intercede on your behalf with...
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him...
Oh, All God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought.
Avalanches? Here? No answer from the All God. Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. Move it!
Bir dakika, burada mı o şimdi? Ne?
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Şimdi Tanrı mı?
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks...
That they steal from the mouths of their children.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. What?
Kandır kişiye bak lan.
Parasite more
Ay
like.
anan.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele?
Been in this whole long...
For a century or so? One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the...
Parasite more.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and
Freya ve Melitele'ye ne demeli? Dualar ve adaklar talebleri karşı hiçbir alternatif. En azından ben konuşuyorum. Benim fikrim var, seni öldüreceğim. Ya mütevazı adaklarla yetinirsin ya da ölürsün. Pekala, onları söylerim. Bu şimdi aslında parazit bir nevi. Burada milletin işinden tırnağı arttırdıkları şey. Ya mütevazı adaklarla yetinirsin ya da ölürsün. Ya sonuçta bir şeyle inanıyor gerizekalılar. Hiç onlar için büyü bozmayalım ama bu gerizekalı da hani yetinsin. Ya yok sikerim ya. Öldür.
Got an idea how to resolve this. I'll just kill you.
Zaten millet aç, sefil.
You think this is a jest, mortal? Whosoever looks upon my body...
Show me what you got.
Must die!
Öldürdü. Salak ola salak. İyi yere dükkan açmış ama ha. Köyler burada değil mi şimdi? Gençler bakın bakayım ne diyeceğim size. Cin Tanrı öldü.
Anything new?
Got good news. Your god's dead. It was actually a run-of-the-mill monster, sentient but mean. Took advantage of you. You went hungry, while it grew new chins.
What have you done? The old god warned us. Said if he ever departed,
Hala neyden bahsediyor? Evladım canavarmış o, canavar. Tanrı manrı değil.
I'm busy.
Mal oğlu mal var.
Let's go.
Ay yoruldum, çıkacağım şu. Gidip kadına haberi vereyim çıkayım.
Civilization ends this. It won't be as cocky once the Baron's back.
Just when I was starting to miss.
Tell me more about this.
Never expected you'd take such an interest in.
More interested to know if you bonded.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alex.
Fyke Isle.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love.
And?
Depends how you look at it. Curses lifted.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's...
The lamp.
As I said, you may keep it. I actually regret not going there with you.
One thing...
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he got...
All right.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer?
Ney başka ya?
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from... Could you see what happened?
Ay, hadi tamam ya.
Why not? If he was coming, I'll check the...
Thank you.
Sonra da çıkayım. Dur, ne oluyor yine?
Service of the Witcher, the Pella must.
What do you need?
A man who fears Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct.
Why hold the...
At times men die choking with regret. At times their spirits wander
What'll I get it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows.
Edeceğim de bekleyeceksin, tamam mı?
Use a Witcher.
You'd not refuse. The Pella... Across the lake we must journey.
The sooner we resolve this, the better.
Bekleyeceksin. Şu karının şu işini halledelim. Tamam, geleceğim.
Run, Roach.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Not your lucky day. Rounders in the water. Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Human, from an artery. Can't be leftovers. Cuts of meat. Cataplepis? Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Hid. Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Şunları vereyim sonra bu Çince. Gerçi gece mi dedi ne dedi? Gece yarısı evet. 8 saat var. Al buyur.
Got those,
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal.
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meat. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you.
Hadi göster tamam ya.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into some...
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Became Vin Hateful.
Bir tanesi nerede? Aha.
Third mouse. What happened?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success.
So where did... Kira...
Know the fairy tale about Cinder?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too.
I beg you, not another word about Zoogle. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps, but I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happened...
Bu denmez lan. Aman hadi tamam ya.
Sounds tempting.
Before we go, there's one...
Gotta transform a...
No. Don't wince. It'll only be...
Aman hadi istediğin olsun da. Sonra sal beni artık.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Well, off we go. Dinner's wait. Last one there does the dish.
Aman hadi kazan ya, geç.
Whoa, Cinderella, or you'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Let's go.
Tüh, kaybettim, vah vah.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a
Mantıklı.
roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner.
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zuberam dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle?
More or less. Well,
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch?
please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think
Bir saniye, bir saniye. Tamam.
work to be had in Velen would be in...
Very true. So, I've two options. But that's not what I wish to discuss.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? And the laboratory. I
Oha, 3. seçeneğe bak.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're...
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hand... Although, Vikyle has a terrible reputation... I'm sorry. Such a gloomy sub...
Romantic. Thought we...
Friends. With benefits. So...
Şimdi ben 3'ü bilmiyorum. Yani kısmen biliyorum da. İkinci, birinci... Üf. Aman.
Sorry. There's...
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. Will you at least...
Oğlum, görev şeyi kaçacak.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No. It has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something.
Hakikaten lan. Kuleye gidecek. Nereye gidecek başka? O kadar sordu falan. Al işte. Heh. Dur. Al işte. Ama bıktım oraya gitmekten de ya. Bilemiyorum. Aman 100 lira, neyse tamam. Karıya bak ya. Ulan. İyi bari Cinci de buradan bahsediyordu. Buluşuyoruz. Bekle Cinci. Dur şimdi şu Kira'nın bir ifadesini alalım.
A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
I don't. You're a vile, two-faced, four-tongued viper.
Ho ho. And I always took you for a gentleman.
Diyelim de sen gibi üçkağıtçı, dolandırıcı, yalancı değil.
All jokes aside, what are you gonna do with those notes?
Do you really believe you can call me names and then revert to polite conversation just like that? Get out of my sight, before I give in to my urge to teach you some manners.
Ulan ben de seni zeki sanıyordum da neyse.
I'll go as soon as you hand me those notes.
Then you shall stay here forever.
Şimdi çok ani gelişti.
Didn't have to end this way.
Evet, bayağı bir ani gelişti. Ne kadar kolay oldu değil mi her şey ya? Pat diye birdenbire.
I'll be back.
Hiç bayağı beklemedik oldu. Şimdi aman.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried. Each
Tamam
will
mı?
say by what they're harried.
Greetings.
Just good folk, behold. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Evil
İyi ederiz,
creatures
tamam.
keep at bay.
Hadi tamam, hadi. Çıkacaktım bir tane nasılsa.
What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment ere we go.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
A storm,
We're
damn it.
prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle, pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Ortama bak, onlar hain yapıyor.
Burn the incense ever higher. Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Baba katili.
Begone, foul force. I cast upon you the
Aa,
light
şeyler
of
mi
the
geldi?
eternal fire.
Evet, çok güzel. Güzel. Hoş geldiniz. Ben de canavar kesmekten sıkılmıştım.
Stop this at once. The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence. I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Edeceğim zaten. Manyak. Beni kavram değil diye bir şey yok. Onları rahat bırakın.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
Ben de bozmanıza izin
You don't
vermeyeceğim.
know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
Aa, cincide dalıyor. Gerizekalılar.
'Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has
Devam
begun.
et.
The bloodshed.
Tainted lies the circle now. God's willing they will be few.
If you want to
Good folk, we must.
Sorun yok, hadi
Ye
devam.
we summon. Ye we. Something whispers. Wraiths! This sacred ground is with people. Save you.
You like that silver?
Hadi artık kapatayım şu diyalogları, bir şeyler falan bittiyse.
Alas.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about that spirit they drove away. Your father,
Old man Ambrose, the pellet.
that wraith called.
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you,
The Pella does not wish.
You can't hope to manage this alone. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to.
Ambrose.
Fine, I'll.
Sonra yeter be. Çıkıyorum artık. Neyse, gecenin en güzel anıydı şu salakları öldürmek.
It's clearing up.
Ama sıçarım adasına, yeter, ben bıktım buradan ya. Şu gerizekalı ata binmeyi özledim.
Hey ya.
Şimdi rotaya bakayım. Yok yok ya. Sonra. Benden bu kadar, bu adam kaçar beyler.